Now, I want to ask you about this University of Melbourne study that has found some classroom layouts, including the very fashionable open classroom model, well, it's apparently negatively affecting literacy. The lead researcher, Professor Gary Rand, said he was shocked by the strength of the findings and the clear difference in academic achievement between the two settings. So 65% of the kids developed their literacy at a faster rate when they were in an enclosed classroom. So the results were really quite striking and surprising, he said. This is pretty compelling data. What percentage of classrooms do we know are this open plan model? Because I know it is fashionable and
common.
popular.
Yeah. So it's I'll call it a fad that's been around for decades. And it's based on an allegiance to a flawed ideology that children are actually the masters of their own learning. So this inquiry learning sort of scenario where you sit around in groups and there might be multiple groups and multiple classrooms. Some of these classrooms have up to 100 children in them. And I mean, we've all been in busy restaurants and shopping centres that make it very difficult to hear, and how exhausting that is and how exhausting it is to concentrate. And what's really interesting is most of these open plan classrooms are found with young children whose auditory skills are still developing, and they don't even yet have the language skills to fill the gaps if they didn't hear. So that research there's been research previously, but that's a Melbourne-based one, and again it reinforces the fact that these environments are not helpful to the children in those classrooms.
Yeah, this whole student-led teaching is a recipe for failure. Now, a review into the future of Victoria's inter-school sporting program is underway, aiming to shift the focus away from year-round team sports and competitions, things like football and rowing, and instead focus more on things like yoga and Pilates. The Associated Public Schools sporting program is seeking to remove heightened senses of competition amongst private schools by embracing more recreational sports and activities. Colleen, this one has got parents at private schools fired up like nothing else. What do you make of this
and understandably,
review?
Because parents who choose to send their children to an independent school, they know well ahead that Saturday morning sport is part of the deal. And it's been known for a long time, sporting activity is good for mental health and physical health. And that there's a lot to be learnt from competitive sport, resilience, team effort, failure, all of those sorts of, good skill sets to learn.
Turning up to training, being on time.
Can't be bothered getting out of bed, off you go. So they're all terrific skills. But what this is really interesting is it's an example of another breakdown of social cohesion. Because what these schools do very well is build a sense of positive community spirit. Children who go to these schools love to represent their school, wear their school colours, they go and support each other. You see it all the time, and people don't like to refer to it, but the old boys, they love it, right? So they're building a positive framework about their community. And this is just an example of breaking down that social cohesion.
I just do not see the upside. I don't know why they would even contemplate this. There's plenty of downside, and at the end of the day, if there's a particular kid who doesn't want to participate, then that's a choice the family can make. But like you said, you send your kids to these schools partly because of the sporting programs and everything that brings to a child's life. Colleen Harkin, thank you so much for your time this evening.
No problem.
Still to come, lefties losing it, and lies, damn lies, and the Democrats. James Morrow will be here to unpack the latest fake news.